I will just if you actually yeah, it's a good thing that you like discuss it between yourselves. I will just do like the little intro that I had planned for
You're
the
so
for the
tiny.
session, and then we'll like do
Why
a
do
small
I?
like
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
oh, and I will do a small like flashback of like the conversations you had about the thingy and whatever. Just after that.
Okay.
Just
Um,
real quick.
but yes, for this session, the little introduction. Moo, are you surviving before that? Are you fine?
I am
You good?
fine. Yes, I was just started stream started. We can go. We are good to go.
Okay, is everyone good?
Ugh. Hold on.
Bamsel, Rain?
Mhm.
You didn't,
Mhm.
but the
Okay.
stream already started, so
Yeah, yeah,
Hi.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
there
yeah.
we go.
Remember, I
Good.
asked you to record because I won't be able to stay the full time.
yeah. So I'm streaming.
Your stream, okay, it works.
Yeah, I
So,
could just get it off of Twitch.
as you said, Rev, yes, you did travel to the city, and I will do the little introduction now. So, the sun is high in the sky, now past its zenith, and it is slowly making its way west to set and let the moon take its place in the sky. Still, there are a few hours left before the sunset. We are on the 8th day of the Spoil's Teeth, and the group of about a dozen caravan and carriages arrives at the south gate of the city of Eridne. A wooden palisade surrounds the town, a small wall, a protection against the bandits that often roam the trade routes of the Empire. So the entry is only possible at certain determined points. The Imperial Road crosses the town from north to south, and all along its path, inside of the city, trading posts, trade houses, banks, markets, and other establishments have sprouted. This section of the Imperial Road widens when traversing the city to ease the intense traffic. Its inhabitants tend to just call it the road, and they have given the name of the Shinies to the surrounded markets, inns, brothels, and other establishments. Most people that wish to save up money tend to camp in the land surrounding the city, but lately it has become a bit of a dangerous endeavor, and the rooms of the inns have gotten fuller and fuller, and their prices higher and higher. Still, very few want to sleep outside these days. The Shinies, where you will be arriving soon, are a dense and busy city center. It is easy to get lost, and thieves thrive in its dark alleys and twisting passages. It is said that when you look for something in here, that something tends to find you first. Um, and now we can do a little flashback and go back to the moment where you were all talking. Whether that is right after fighting the creature, um, or in the following days, because there's still like one night of travel, basically 1 day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
That is up to you. But if you want to discuss anything, you can do it now.
So it was one oh, okay. All right. So I met is that a knock on my door?
The spooks.
The struggle.
Really?
Damn.
It's one.
That's
It's
No,
one
it's
of the
not.
creatures.
Alright,
It's one of
that
the
was
hounds.
not. Okay, I am not being interrupted. Let's go. I imagine this conversation would take place probably just a bit after we have defeated the glass hounds. After I
Yes.
wake
Mhm.
up from dying.
Right, you died. I forgot about that.
Glass
I
hound
That-
sounds
I was
really
oh,
not
cool.
oh yeah,
I'm
can I just
noting
go?
that down.
Let's
You were
have.
like downed, right?
yeah, I
Oh
was
yeah.
downed.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on you to get you back up because we're taking a long rest anyway, and Warlocks, haha,
Oh,
funny.
I could do that, but
amazing. We love this for you. I
All right,
feel like
enjoy. Let's see, 9 plus 4, 13 points back.
I I gave myself a long rest after the end of the last session, but thank you.
Oh, well, narrative purposes then.
Narrative purpose, we love this.
Yes.
But I
Definitely mean.
imagine he'd probably go first to Tamadia, but have a conversation loud enough for the other people to hear.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I believe he'd say something along the lines of, even so far as here into the road, we see the glass hounds. clearly we have not destroyed or stopped whatever happened down there, but concerns me that they're even here. Do you think there is another entrance somewhere close to the under memoriam?
Mario.
Like
Where's my music going?
she hears Dominicus, like she hears his point, and like she's just kind of like sat there, just like, if I have to deal with another glass thing, just in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep, I don't care what god I have to fight. But there is probably another entrance somewhere. We did disturb something. But it's weird that we fought one twice.
Exactly. So, what could have possibly, since last time it was the meteorite that released them. What could possibly have caused it this time? Could have been us?
Mm,
I would hate I would hate
I
to
mean,
think it is our mockery, our adventuring, let's call it, down there that would have caused the hounds to be released more into the wild. But yes.
I mean, we left the meteorite alone for at least until we were awoken by a very panicked man. So more of them could have gone out, and we had only just fought the one, while the rest traveled downward towards where there were more people.
Correct.
So
Mhm.
I don't
I
believe it would be our fault.
It probably isn't our fault, but either way, I am unwilling to risk this pilgrimage, he says with like quotes. I'm unwilling to risk this pilgrimage looking for glass hounds. We'll have to keep moving. We'll have to make it to the capital in one way or another. After that we have our business finished there. We can come back here and investigate if we have the means.
I love how Dominica says that like Kamaria wants to go looking for more. She's like, mm-hmm. She's like, yeah,
You may
sure.
not
I don't
Of
you may
course.
not want to go, but seeing as how we are exposed to them, we have a responsibility to make sure they don't hurt anyone. Correct?
No, if
Gives
you
you a
feel
he gives you
responsible,
a
if you
he
feel
gives you an
responsible, you go
eyebrow
ahead.
raise. He gives you an eyebrow raiser, like, correct? You feel responsible too, right?
I want uh
Yeah, sure.
I want to say that during your conversation, Ash has just been inching closer and closer, listening in until he's like almost directly in between the two of you.
He will just like look at Ash and go, "Speak, automaton."
Damn.
You know, so you know of these things and where they came from.
We've been to where they come from, I think.
And you let them out.
What did you say?
Mhm.
And you let them out.
Wait,
We
what? Did you
do
let them
not
out?
know if we are responsible for letting them out. We know for a fact that they've
But you know
been
where they came
out.
from.
But
We
Yes.
know
Did you
of the
seal the
point.
entrance of where they came from?
No, we were too
So
busy
you're the reason
escaping
they're
with our
so
out.
you let
lives.
them out.
Um,
They were released and cited since before we entered where they come from.
just so you know, Dominicus, the I mean, you do not know if you sealed anything, but
I don't know if I sealed anything. I'll just say no for
no,
the
but
time being.
but what I mean is that the hole you went in to the thing, to the place, closed
Mhm.
when you were out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it did close. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like
Did
they
but
close.
Dominicus doesn't know that though, so he's just gonna be like, nah, we didn't.
no, I
It's like
mean
the whole.
you know that because Staslav told you that when he tried to
Yeah.
like help you out,
Mm.
it was closed.
Oh
The
yeah,
thing
my
Yeah.
wasn't closed.
boy! Oh, love
Boy.
Yeah,
him.
the
But
boy.
Your boy.
We know that the hole the meteorite and us made is buried again, but we don't know that, you know, it could also be that they are just still being released by somewhere else. And I don't know if our actions down there caused more of them to be released.
Who knows?
I
Who
mean, we
knows? Who
don't know.
knows? It'll be a
It's also
mystery.
the
Okay.
fact of just like
I see.
we weren't
I see. I
aware
see.
that like when we found the one creature, like we had left it alone until like the next day. So like more creatures could have gotten out and just traveled the river along
Mhm,
the path than the one that
mhm.
we fought. So like we that's like the thought process of just like did more get out and we just didn't see, or like they weren't like brought to our attention. They could have just traveled and like once like got out like further behind them, or like we're unsure, but we're like, you know, we
Mhm.
found a rock and like we found a hole and we were in a place. It was Dominicus kept fucking around with the rock. The place didn't like the rock.
Men when cool rock. Am I right, gamers?
The rug?
Yeah, this is why you don't have the rock
Uh,
anymore.
what do you mean by the rug?
Ah,
Uh,
okay. So, going back to RP a little bit. Uh, Dominicus will say to Ash, "You know of these creatures, then you've had experience with them, the
Somewhat.
glass hounds." Then I shall tell my own side of the story. And then he proceeds to tell them what happened as best he could.
As best he could.
Yeah.
as
So
best
what
he could.
actually happened was, I believe I've talked about this a little bit, but during their travels, they saw a meteorite fall from the sky. They
Mm-hmm.
investigated the meteorite. As
Mhm.
they were camping, a different person who we now know is called Staslav, ran up to them and tried to like take out their fire. As to him, to him, fire, light, and sound are what attracted this specific like monster. This
Mm-hmm.
monster, which I will proceed to call glass hounds, having killed basically Stasos's traveling party. Eventually, once we learn of this, we go back to Staslav's camp, regroup, and basically arm Staslav, and then trying to find where this glass hound came from, trying to track it down.
Okay.
What we found out is it came from the same place that the meteorite landed.
Mm.
Doing even more investigation, i.e., Dominicus going into the big pit, we found out that the meteorite basically smashed into the earth and unearthed a sort of like underground chamber, which this glass hound was being housed in. Going deeper into the chamber and having the floor collapse in on ourselves, we find ourselves in a sort of magical, illusory memory place. Doing a little bit of puzzle solving, which took 3 hours, eventually we managed to escape eventually, but we also learned that this is basically the place that the glasshounds are coming from. As a voice that telepathically communicated to me said stuff like intruder, anomaly, unleashing hound, guardian, etc. So obviously this is where they come from, and once we escaped, the eventual meteorite hole that was caused eventually sealed back in due to a collapsing collapsing crater. Yeah,
Mm.
so that hole is plugged up. There might be another hole somewhere that these things are coming out of from, but we definitely know that this is where they might be coming from. and that we
If
don't
one
know.
was caused by like a meteorite, we've only seen the ones. Like we don't know if more meteorites have hit anywhere else for any more to have appeared.
Hmm.
Okay.
And we kept the meteorite.
Oh,
We kept the meteorite.
oh, you have it.
Kamaria has it.
Yeah, Kamaria has it because last time Dominicus had it, she got attacked by more things. So she's like, I care about you, but I'm just gonna hold on to this because you keep going into places.
I specifically remember why he gave it to you is because he wanted to enter the zone without the meteorite on to see if something changed.
Yeah, she got given the rock because the rock was the cause of the issue for Dominicus.
Is it
So, like,
alright
she
if
just
is it alright if I look at the rock?
Yeah.
Yes.
And during Dominicus's whole spiel for the first time since meeting him, Ash has their eyes like locked in firmly on Dominicus and is just furiously taking notes.
Mhm.
The lore.
The
The
lore.
lore.
The lore!
Okay.
The voices!
How's the rock imp?
Yeah, the rock is
Dwayne
it has
Johnson.
it looks it's like a slightly very dark purple rock.
I lick it.
Do you?
Yes.
It doesn't do much.
Okay.
It tastes like a rock.
Hmm.
I mean, it doesn't taste like anything, to be honest. Yeah, a bit metallic,
okay.
a bit like metal-ish taste. You know, like the taste of like blood, but not like as in the taste of blood, just the
Yeah, no,
metal
yeah,
of it.
that is
Iron.
Ironic taste. But yeah, it's like very roughly, like it's pretty big. I'd say it's like 20 centimeters. It's roughly like not like a circle. It's more like I forgot.
You're making me measure. I have a ruler on me.
Sort of a spheroid type shape.
Yes, spheroid, eggoid.
Egg. Egg.
Egg.
Could I do like a check to try and feel if there is any magic on it?
Yeah.
It's gonna go
May
bad because I don't
I
have any.
aid in that?
You wanna do it? Would you happen to have anything that could help me, Ash?
I do have guidance. But I was also gonna give you a help action.
Whichever you like.
I'll do both because I can do that.
Also, Kamaria could technically also help because since you're like a wild magic barbarian, you have you have constantly pretty much free detect magic. By the way,
You have that?
I do. Yes.
but it has to be concentrated magic. So yeah. Do your roll. Do your arcane roll.
It's gonna go
Do
bad.
that thing.
Advantage.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Hmm?
minute. Fate dice.
True. I
shit.
forgot every time.
Oh, go.
Um,
Let's do that first.
No, don't worry.
I'm so
He
silly.
member.
I didn't remember. Bamster, also roll a d6, please.
Me too.
Okay, what is going on?
Okay, this is.
I don't know.
Can I
Two,
break
there
it?
you
I
go.
broke it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Roll
Something
20
different.
question mark?
Hmm.
How much
Oopsie.
did you get? Bam?
I didn't roll it out.
2. Oh.
Two. You got a
God.
two.
Zola.
Oh.
I got a two.
Oh wait, no, Zola already did it. Bambino.
So,
Yeah, she
Oh,
got a
so-
two. She got
Yeah,
a two.
Bambi
Three,
got a
four.
2. So
Okay.
that means
It's a
I got
5
5.
to
You got
1.
1.
5
Oh.
to 1 in your
Damn.
favor. Yummers.
Tasty.
Crazy.
Yummers.
You know what? Yeah, you can do your little arcane roll.
Yeah. How do I select advantage in D&D Beyond?
In D&D Beyond, I believe you click on the, you know, on top of your page, there's a thing that says
Uh-huh.
Beyond 20. There's a button that is Beyond 20 in
Yes.
D&D Beyond. And there you have
Ooh.
some options, and I believe somewhere you can
Normal
roll it. I don't know.
roll with advantage. Okay.
Or like ask every time. I usually have it on ask every time, but it's a
you
bit
can
annoying.
wait. I actually prefer ask every time. Where is it? Ask
the
every
second
time.
one, I
Thank
think.
you, thank you.
Oh, third one.
Arcane.
Arcana.
With advantage roll. Oh, nice. It's 17. Okay. Yippee.
Nice.
Good job.
You can also now consider that there is 3 fate die on each side. I made the fate die, the crucible of fate thing even 3-3 now.
Oh, he used 2 of
Oh,
them.
wait.
Oh,
There you go. That's a 19 now.
That is a 19. That's good. So, Damien,
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty good at I mean, you're not like a wizard, you're not like a magician, but as a bard, you do have like more of an instinctual relationship to magic. You get the vibe, let's say. And here
Mhm.
you don't really get the vibe of magic. It's not like usually with like that kind of role you could like know what type of school of magic is if that's magic. But the weird part about this is that this is not magic, but it is also not non-magic. This
Okay.
is something that is not ordinary.
This shit is not passing the vibe check.
There is some kind of like power, some kind of something in there, but it's not it's not like arcane magic. It doesn't seem to be like of divine origin either. But since you're kind of like staring at it,
I'm looking at it intensely.
you're
Squinting
looking
my
at
eyes,
it
getting
intensely,
a close up.
and you pretty much stare at the abyss, and it stares back. I will ask you to get a little wisdom check, please.
Holy shit!
Hmm.
Fear.
Wisdom.
Don't worry, you still have
wisdom-
guidance.
Wisdom check or save.
Wisdom save, sorry. I
Okay.
always forgot to say that in English.
No, you're fine.
The words.
Guidance is D4. I'm throwing the D4.
One
A
ability
15
check.
in case.
No, you don't have the.
No, wait.
I don't think you.
There's guidance.
No,
Yes.
guidance is for checks, not saves.
Oh,
Because guidance is
then
for checks,
ignore it.
but
14,
you
14.
can use a fate dice if you want.
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay,
It's
let
not
me
that
just
bad.
let me just take note of like what's already happened so I don't forget about
He's
it.
gonna kill me.
You died it.
I explode. My head just explodes.
damn, that sucks.
It looked at me. It looked at me and I looked at it. We were staring at each other. It was a staring contest.
You just hear mood eyes. So Damien, what will happen as you stare at it is that your vision around it goes a bit darker, as if you had like tunnel vision.
Mhm.
And then you get a vision.
Oh.
You get some kind of memory or a something. You don't know if that's the past, if it's the future, if it's something happening now.
I see something.
But it's as if you were that rock for a moment. But
About the rock.
now that you have this vision, you know that there is something alive. Is the rock, is something inside of it? Is it itself? You don't know. But you have a vision somewhere in a very almost like very like magic filled place. Like the trees are of strange colors. It's as if you could see magic around you, and you're in like a cave with some trees, And around you, you
Indeed.
see many other stones, like the ones, like the one you were looking at, as well as some stones that seem broken and hollow, as if
Mm.
something had came out of it.
Oh, okay.
And at some point, you hear like steps. You can't see because it's behind you, so you can't see what
Yeah.
it is. But you hear steps. You hear some movement. Both has a lot of grace in the movement. It's as if like every step was measured to a certain rhythm that you can't quite understand,
Mhm.
and they're also very heavy.
Does it feel like two
And
footsteps at a time or like multiple at a time?
you don't really know.
Oh,
You
I just
you
feel it.
can't.
I feel the
You feel it.
vibrations in my body.
You have more like you get the concept of footsteps of something
The
approaching
concept.
rather than the noise itself.
Mhm.
And a big light, something happens, and you see the world from very, very up high. This is something that not many people have seen, actually. But like you get like a second of a glimpse of basically the big map of the world.
Oh shit! I saw
Of
the
basically
planet
like
from
the
afar.
continent. And yeah, you're there for like a few instants. And it's as if like you know that sometime happened. You know that the time that you feel isn't the time that happened. It may have been longer, it may have been instantly, but at some point you start falling down back down towards the ground.
Mhm.
You also take let me roll this real quick. You also take 15 psychic damage.
15. He wants me dead. That is, damn. That is like one hit point more than my maximum. Damn.
No, your maximum is 24.
No, I mean more than my half.
Yes.
It's my
yes, yes.
half plus one. Damn. God damn. 15. Okay.
And yeah, you feel that what you saw was only like a part of what happened, as if like your brain couldn't take in everything.
Mhm.
It's imagine showing like trying to see like trying to see like ultraviolet light, or like
Oh,
as
ew.
if you were like blind and suddenly saw for the first time. It's like you feel that there's some things that you couldn't take in because your senses aren't adapted to them,
Mm,
and that's what dealt you psychic damage.
yeah. Could I
So
ask?
yeah, that like head hurt when you're back.
Could I ask one last thing? Did
Of course.
when I was the rock, did the rock feel anything? Did it feel emotions, or was it just nothingness?
You didn't feel any, but it's not as if like you don't know if like it had any. Like you had like the POV, rock POV, not like you weren't the rock literally.
Okay. It's just I am looking at a POV. You are the rock, and you get launched into
POV, you're the rock.
space.
You get fucking thrown into space. Yeah.
I hear that my nose bleeding. I fall to the ground. Oh god! Oh my god! My head! Oh shit! I just die. I just lay in the ground, Peter Griffin pose, just dead.
I'm just Ash is just looming over you, just looking down. Are you okay?
No, that hurt. My head. That was awful.
Okay. I pick up the rock.
Don't look at it, it's gonna make you see things.
I see
But
things
yeah,
all the time. That's
you get
what
the
eyes are
idea.
for.
You get the idea that it was basically from the fact that you did like an arcane check on it. Like you can look at it, it's fine. But like trying to understand its magic and trying to study it, that's what like gave you that thing. Ash, do you want to try it too? Like, do you like specifically know?
Wanna go on a
Yes.
trip?
I want to go on a trip.
Yeah.
Or at
Okay.
least,
You can roll a little arcana to like start the thing, and then you'll get a
Start
wisdom
the
check as
thing.
well.
Start the
Okay.
thing, just start the engine of the rock.
So here's the thing. I use my real dice,
Uh-huh. Go on. Tell
and
me.
that's a natural 20.
For
Oh!
arcana, Okay.
Or for Arcana, yeah?
And for wisdom?
For Wisdom...
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, that's 18.
Okay, that's fine. Let me just roll a d6 real quick on my side. Okay. You have 4 fate die. I have 2.
Oh,
With your very good Arcana check, Ash, you have basically you you haven't like been told what Damien saw yet, but you basically see the same thing,
Just complaining on the
but you
ground.
have a few other details. Um, the the place feels very safe somehow. The and you are way more like attuned to magic. It's not normal. You see magic around you, like as if this place was so charged with some kind of magical power that like you can see the weave of magic. Um, you can also notice that what Damien felt as a presence approaching. First of all, that presence is to you as a spellcaster, as even like a warlock.
Mhm.
That presence is scary. It's like a bit terrifying because it feels magically huge. This is not, once again, it's not like arcane power, it's not divine power, it's something else. And it feels like overwhelming. And yet the steps or the way it approaches feels in a hurry, almost like scared. You're not sure that whatever that thing is could be scared, but it is in a hurry. And then you get the same vision. You also get like a little moment where you see the whole continent basically, and then you fall back down.
All right.
Does it
Cool.
get
And
psychic damage?
also, since you saw more, you got a better wisdom save, but you also saw much more, so you'll also get psychic damage.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, actually, I rolled pretty bad because this was like
Oh, come
basically
on.
Damien, you got. I'm not supposed to tell you, but who cares? That it doesn't change anything. I'm the GM.
I
Fuck
already
it.
got hurt.
Uh,
Doesn't matter.
you got 2d8 plus 2, and Ash got 3d8 plus 2, but you also get 15 damage.
Bro.
So yeah,
Well, it's fine.
I got 15 damage?
you got 15 damage. Yeah.
Oh, cool. You just see... But since this is psychic damage, you see like half of Ash's face just blow up. Or rather just crack.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god. Oh my god, your pretty face. Are you okay?
Oh, it's fine. I can repair this easily.
No, your mind does like genuinely hurt. Like you do still have like a soul or something at least, and that feels
You
like
still have a soul.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And Zola just. She finished eating.
Do
She's
not
vegan.
look at the rock anymore,
Genuinely.
please. You're cracking your face, girly.
So Zola just chewing on a leaf.
Brain gone.
Yeah, my brain melted.
Lobotomy.
Damn. Lobotomy.
Anyways, anything else that you want to discuss? I suppose you'll share the stuff with the others.
We share the
Okay.
information.
I take.
So you
rock
share the
and give it
data.
back.
I
the
keep
Bambi.
saying don't look at the rock, it hurts my brain.
I take a rock and give it back to the person that gave them
Dam-
rock and is like keep
Damien
that dangerous
holding-
rock away.
Damien with the hands on their head, like tweaking. Don't look at the rock. Don't look at the rock. Don't look at the rock. Don't look at the rock.
Yeah, I give it back to Bambi's character. Like, yo, this shit dangerous. You shouldn't be passing it around.
Okay, Maria, you have the rock.
I mean, like she was asked to see it. She didn't think that people would get hurt. She's just like, it's a rock.
Did you not look at it before?
Dominicus did. Kamari just knows that it's a rock that caused some weird shit to happen, so she doesn't want to look too far into it.
Well, if you look at it,
A wise decision, really.
well, you know, we gotta know a little bit more about it. And we got some reward, even though my heart feels like my brain melted a little bit. Probably gonna get
Like
permanent
Damien's-
brain damage, but it seems like
What?
the continent from afar looks very pretty, or whatever that was.
That was the continent, yes.
Yes, my character has like a 10 in intelligence, so I don't know anything. I don't know shit.
Yeah, Ash, you would know.
Ash, I believe that you are smarter than me. I hope so. She's the brains, I'm the brown.
Alright then.
What fuck?
Anything else from that, or do we continue? Okay,
Spill the tea.
so now that you are reaching the city of Eridne, which is the capital of the region you're in, I'll change the map. This is like, imagine that this is like a small chunk of the big road,
New map.
basically.
Chat, I fucking love it when Discord doesn't pick me up when I speak. It's so
New
good.
map. What you wanna say? Say it right now.
What do you
I
wanna
was
say?
gonna say, Dominicus is going to make Kamari a promise to not let anyone look at the rock.
A bit too late, but
I mean, like, she's not gonna let anyone else do that. She sees Damien tweaking, and she's just like, maybe we don't share the rock. Like, just like,
Yeah, you don't need to make people promise.
but we can
No,
find
I need to hear.
information from it.
Nah, you don't need to hear nothing.
Must study.
I didn't hear much. I saw a lot. Though I don't know what any of that meant, but I saw a lot.
I mean, like, Kamari is smart enough to be like, people are seeing some shit with the rock, and like they're hurting their brains. I'm only if like needed will we check the rock.
If I shake my head, it sounds like soup.
Sounds like-
Sounds like a-
That sounds indicative of a completely separate issue.
No, don't worry about it. I was born like that, okay? Don't make fun of me.
This
All right. So as you arrive into the city, basically people will like the caravan just says we'll leave tomorrow. Actually no, you won't leave tomorrow because today there is like a big arrival of people.
Mm.
So you will stay like you leave tomorrow, but like a bit later in the day, because if you leave like early tomorrow, you would be like with a shit ton of people, and being with people is fine. Being with too much people can get a bit dangerous.
Mhm.
For the same reasons, bandits and all of that. So you have to stay here. Basically, the whole this whole day, you will have to find some place to stay. Zola, you will have to find something to feed to Micro because there is not much grass here.
Micro starving.
Micro eats dirt.
No, Micro
It's
eats
like-
grass and twigs,
Tastes like
mainly,
You know what?
and leaves.
I was just in a
dirt.
forest. I could have picked up a lot of things for Micro to eat. Not gonna
Actually,
lie.
you're right. You could have you have food for Micro. That's fine. I don't mind that. That makes sense. And yeah, you have to basically find a place to stay. The caravan pretty much like splits, and everyone says, "Okay, we'll meet back here tomorrow at midday or something like that, and then we'll leave." But yeah, you are in the city. The main road is like on the map. What you see is like a rock representation. The road is like wider. It's actually pretty wide because there's like some stalls in the middle of the road. There are like a lot of pretty big buildings, some smaller, a lot of shops, a lot of there are some smithies, there are some blacksmiths, there is even a library somewhere that you've heard of. You don't know where it is though. There are brothels, there are inns, there are shops, there are you can find pretty much anything as long as you find a way to look for it. And if you start walking very quickly, you'll see like a few people like start looking at you because, of course,
We are weird.
travelers. And I suppose you like all kind of stay in a group together? Question mark. Unless you have like a reason to like split or something.
I don't think we have a reason to split. Dominic is gonna say though, does everyone in the group have the means to secure uh room and board?
Yes.
Yeah. Always.
Very well.
All right then. So pretty quickly you realize that you're kind of lost because this city is very busy. There's a lot of like, you know that you won't be able to afford anything that's on the main road because they're mostly full and they're like hiking up their prices because there's a shit ton of people arriving. So you'll have to take like one of the very twisting side streets and passages. And it's very easy to get lost in there. Luckily, and I'm not gonna let you like roll survival for this because this is not like just like a busy city. This is like a main, like a specifically very busy city that you've not been in. So you're actually kind of lost, but after a bit of looking around, you'll see someone that walks towards you. It seems to be a young girl. You don't really know how old, like somewhere in the teens. No. To be like a human girl. She doesn't look very wealthy. Clearly, she's got like her clothes look to be something she found somewhere. Like it's not to her size. Her hair is a bit messy. But she will just walk up to you all and she'll say, hello, do you need any help? I am from here. I could help you as a guide.
Insight.
It's
You can insight.
you're
Go on.
gonna go for it.
And you know what? Fate dice.
Okay.
Brother gonna secure the kill.
So that's 3 versus 3.
That is a 1. That is a 13.
Guidance.
Guidance, another D4.
You don't gotta guidance me.
You got a
I'll
14.
take the 14.
Take the 14.
Okay, sure.
No, actually, to be honest, I think for guidance, I'm not sure I'd let you guidance in this one because
Yeah.
you'd need to like know that
Yeah,
the
you,
minicus
like-
is doing something
Oh,
to
okay,
be
that's fair. Yeah.
able
You
to
need
help
to
you.
know. Yeah, you need to know that I'm trying to do something, which he's probably not gonna tell anyone. Just like he just does it by himself. Just like sus.
Okay, so what
Such
you
a
get,
baby.
you don't have the like you couldn't be sure that she's like lying or honest or honestly speaking. She seems a bit like a bit stressed, but that could also be that she's talking to travelers, and that can be a bit dangerous. Like there's a stranger danger question mark, but like she has to earn her living somehow.
Danger.
But yeah, she does seem a bit like on a bit nervous, but not clearly lying either. So you don't really know. A bit nervous. That's all that you get.
Just a baby.
Well, I think we are lucky. My name is Damian. What is your name, little girl?
Let me check that.
I don't remember if she was a little girl. Actually, I just said little girl because
she's gotta be somewhere like between like 15 and
okay.
15 and 18, somewhere around that range.
Younger than me,
So,
but
like-
she's a little girl.
she's not like a kid, but like also not an adult either.
Little baby.
And she'd be like, "Oh, my name is Akari. I'll write that down for you.
A cannery.
Mhm. Um, I she'll like just move a bit around you and like look at your group, and she's like, Well, I don't mean to judge anything, but I'm not sure you could afford the main road, the main road inns, but I'm pretty sure I could find you an inn to stay at the Shinies. I suppose that's what you're looking for. Most of the travelers at the moment have been trying to find a place. It's very busy.
Mhm.
Mm.
And why come to us? I ask.
Oh, of course, I would. Well, I would be your guide. I'm not saying that I'm doing this for free. A few silver
Naturally.
coins, or well, whatever your generosity would give me.
I give her
But
one gold
yes,
coin,
I do expect you give a 1 gold coin.
a singular gold coin.
A gold, just so you know, a gold coin is kind of a lot in like for like random
Oh,
people,
I
for
know.
like non-adventurer people. So she like look at it and she be like, let me check a thing real quick. So
She just
Someone
starts
gold
crying.
coins,
eyebrow raise.
the gold coins of the Empire usually have like a sun on them. But you would have like different gold coins. Because you're from the free cities, you have different coins, kind of like from all over the world. Because yes,
Have exchange rates.
no,
Oh.
it is like gold coins are always the same thing because they're by their weight of gold. You don't really care about who made them or whatever. There's no like a
Mm.
modern trading thing.
Mhm.
But she just like
Ugh.
look at it and she'll be like a bit suspicious at you and like, is this a real coin? And like she like just like grab it and like bite it on the corner, like and she'll be like, okay, that's a, yeah, okay, thank you very much, that's actually a lot. Yeah, I'll make sure that you can find a place to stay. um and she'll guide you somewhere in the roads. um you see that at some point she's like going towards like one of the alleys and she sees something and she's like, not that way. uh and turns around, she's like, no.
Curious.
uh
Curious.
I mean, if you like wanna go in there, she'll be like, you can go in there, but it might be a bit dangerous, and I am very thankful for the money you have given me, but I'm not going there with you.
Mm,
Okay.
Why is it
Okay.
dangerous?
We were told that like there's a lot of like people that will pickpocket and like they're gonna be down these very specific alleys. So like Amari's just
Yeah,
gonna be like, you know what? I'm following you.
she's like, nah, danger street, we're not going there.
Like, nah, I want to be robbed. Let's go.
I am
He says
following.
sign that says Moider Street.
Yeah, Moida.
Murder Street.
Moida.
Murder Street.
Oh my god. It's right next to Crime Alley.
But yeah, she'll end up leading you to like one of the inns. It doesn't look amazing. Like for Dominicus, it's probably like one of the, actually no, because you're a citizen, but you're not that wealthy. So no, you probably stayed in places like this, all of you. It's not greatest. It's fine. It's safe. You get like a hearty meal. It will be maybe a bit bland, but yeah, that's something. You won't be hungry. You get whatever you need. Um, and they will ask 1 gold a person, which is once again kind of a lot for like just an inn. But you see that most of the places that you like went in like past at some point were like very full, and they were saying, nah, we don't got space, and like basically yeeting some people out because they didn't have enough space. So yeah, if you
Quite
wanna
a
go,
few
if you wanna
places.
stay there, that's one gold per person.
Okay.
Mhm.
One call a person, you said? Yeah, we can afford that
Mhm.
for sure.
Okay. She'll tell you, you'll pay that and you'll get the keys. And she'll tell you, I would advise you to well, usually I would advise you to not let your things in your rooms if you leave. However, this place is a bit more trustworthy. I know some people here. I'll make sure that your things are safe. But if you want, I could also give you a little tour of the city. We've got some thermal springs. We have some markets. Some, and when she says that, she looks at specifically you, Ash. Some libraries. Um,
I have a question.
yeah. Yes.
Would me the player has a question.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Would the one gold how is there like stables that this place has, or would I have to pay separately for Bucephalus?
Oh, they don't really have stables. No, actually, you're a citizen. The city will take care of that.
All right, good.
For Bucephalus, there'll be like stables at like at the south gate and one at the north gate, and you can
Mhm.
just leave them at the south gate, or if you want, you can leave them at the north gate and like basically grab Bucephalus when you're leaving. Um, Also, Zola, they would be fine with keeping Micro. Only like if you go there with Dominicus and he's like, I'll don't basically citizen car, I'm citizen, keep that, do the thing. But
Side-eye
yeah,
Dominicus.
so you
Side
have
eye's back.
a place to like put them. Also like they will ask you like, do you want this? You specifically Dominicus, they'll be like, do you want like the same one next day? Because some people just travel by like the horses of the different cities. They just like grab one, leave them at the next city, get the next one, a fresh one, and immediately leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. This is my horse. I shall have
Okay.
him the
Mhm.
same.
The
If
god or
you
whatever
give
is like,
micro to
of
anybody
course.
else, I swear.
The god is like, this is above my pay grade. I will make sure it's done tomorrow. Um,
Hmm.
I you would not need to worry. My supervisor would already kill me if I did. Um, and yeah, basically that's like fine. That's not like a big issue. And yeah, she'll offer you a tour of the city if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Pat pat micro.
Ye-
Be a good boy. Don't cause
yes.
trouble.
Pat Bucephalus. Don't cause problems on purpose.
On purpose.
On
God
On
damn it.
purpose. On
purpose.
purpose, unprovoked.
You you ever
On
you ever
purpose.
seen a horse with malice?
This man and his
Um,
horse is suspicious.
yes, the cannibalistic. I
Mhm.
mean the human eating horses in Hercules thingy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
crazy.
Uh,
Crazy.
my
Uh,
question actually before we do anything else, my question to Mu. Do you have to go?
Not yet. I got like 30 minutes. Or 40 minutes, depends.
Okay. Um, I'll do the tour. If you have to leave before like certain things happen, we'll just say that you stayed at the inn. If you have the time to stay for it, all good.
Mhm.
So, yeah. I mean, actually, do you like who wants to go on like a city tour?
yep,
Me.
I'll go.
Okay. So when you're like exiting the rooms, you see that she'll like really quickly go talk to someone, and she'll basically be like, make sure that their stuff is safe. Um, and like you can, if you don't even need to get an insight check to like the person ask like safe or like safe. I just like, no, take care of it. And yeah, seems to be like you probably won't get your stuff yoinked. Um,
Well, that's good.
Me.
Question mark.
Mm-hmm. This is
and then
why I did the insight.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh, I mean, she's maybe a very good liar. Who knows? But
She could be a
uh,
good liar, so if something does go wrong, I'll blame her first.
mhm.
Ah,
So she will lead you to the a bit like basically farther away from the main road. Um, Once again following like very specific path. Um, And she'll like also tell you, like she'll tell you like avoid that road, like in case at some point like she's not guiding you anymore, like just to make sure. So you'll get an advantage if at some point you have to like find your way through the city.
Mm-hmm.
It'll still be pretty hard, but you get advantage. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, first you'll go to the markets. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and in the markets, it's a big square, a bit further down the road. Actually, a forum. So there's a few monuments around. There's a few temples around. There's like, and you can notice that the temples are like for multiple religions.
Mm-hmm.
There's like one big one for like the imperial cult, and then there's a lot of like a lot of big also temples, but like for multiple divinities, and there's like statues and everything. You see people going in, going out. Some dressed in like very religious attire. Some others that seem to be just travelers passing by, and they just like go drop a coin or something or a prayer. Um, and in the center of that, there's a big forum, a big square, with a lot of stalls. And she say, if you wanna buy anything, I would advise you to stay to these ones. The ones on the main road tend to be a bit scammy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, if you wanna buy anything, you can. You can also like come
Ooh.
back to this place later. You don't have to do it now. But if at some point like you want to buy like
Part of me does want to do a
supplies,
little window shopping.
yeah, what do you wanna look for?
Part of me wants to just like switch out my weapons. Like like my short sword.
What do you wanna switch it out for? Like a new one?
Not a new short sword, a different weapon. I'm thinking for like either a spear or probably a glaive.
Don't you already have a spear?
No, I have a lance.
Oh, true. Um,
The lance is for horseback riding. I'm looking for something, on foot. Something that won't give me
so
disadvantage if I'm not on horse, you know.
the glaive is a pretty is considered like a bit more of a like high quality weapon because it's usually with better steel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're asking for 25 gold for a glaive. Um, on the other side, if you want a spear like a wooden spear with like a metal tip, that'll be 2 gold, something like that. You can still negotiate those prices, eh? I'm like making them. There are the prices I'm saying are like a bit more expensive than normal rates, but you can
Mm-hmm.
always negotiate. And if you want like actually a good spear, like a more solid one, it'll be like 10 gold.
Mm-hmm. What about a good glaive?
A good
That
glaive.
shit's expensive. What do you mean by good? Like good, related to its use, or like a pretty weapon, like a high quality, ornate, whatever?
Okay, part of me does want to look. Part of me does want to, fucking get the really pretty weapons, the
Mhm.
very pretty
They're
weapons.
really
They are
pretty.
super expensive, and I don't
Yeah,
have
those will be like
too
multiple
much.
hundreds of gold just because there's like
Yeah.
lots of work on them. If you
Yeah.
want though like a high quality glaive, more for like the use of it, like how good it
Mm-hmm.
will work,
Mm-hmm.
um, you could pay like 30. Honestly, like in it won't be like a +1 weapon, and in the end,
Mm-hmm.
the stat wise, it will be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't get much like bang for your buck rules wise, but if at some point something related to that, yes, you would have like a very high quality glaive. Like they'd ask for something like 50 actually or something. Mhm.
I don't. I probably. I want to see if I can barter down the like pretty glaive from 50.
No, that's the good glaive. The pretty one is like out of your money,
Okay.
anyways.
All right. The good. I barter down the good glaive.
You could try. You could do a persuasion roll.
Oh, I'm good at that.
You're
So,
so good at that. I,
I
This
am.
will be
I have a.
oppose persuasion with the trader.
I would like to buy a weapon too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
What do you want, Damien?
what is I don't know how to pronounce the word, so I'm gonna put it in chat.
Of course.
Is that I don't know how to
What you want?
pronounce them, and I fear them because
Rapier?
of how they sound.
Rapier?
Rapier.
Okay,
Rapier?
yeah. Rapier.
Rapier, okay. It sounds awful. I hate it. I hate the name so much.
In French, it's rapier, if you prefer
Rapier,
that.
rapier. I don't want to be French.
I mean, it is a French weapon, so.
It is a French weapon.
The rapier.
Well, okay.
Well,
Dominicus, yeah, I would usually like to barter things. I would like make you talk and whatever, but like right now, I prefer to like this not take that much time. So with that, yeah, you can get it down to like 30, which is like a very good bartering because the other guy fucked up his roll and you did very good. So yeah.
We love this for me.
So you can get it at 30.
I'll definitely take the good glaive for 30.
How much
Okay.
is my
You
weapon?
can
Damn.
add the glaive.
It went from 50
Um,
to 30. What?
Yeah, because the guy rolled a 2.
Oh god.
Basically.
He was like, yeah,
So
you
I
can
was
have
like, yeah, actually, I will pay you to take it.
it.
Yeah, the guy
Do
who
they have
did
any
this,
shotguns?
yeah, he kind of was a piece of shit. Also, benevolence the short sword. I'm probably just gonna when I say switch it out, I mean sell the
Yeah,
sword
you'll
sword, get
keep
the
it.
one.
Oh, you
Does
can
he
sell
have
it.
Yeah,
chakrams? Chakrams? Chakrams?
No, that's a bit too exotic of a weapon. You'd need like something to make it for you.
Oh
You can
yeah.
get
Mhm.
5 gold for like the short sword if you sell it.
yeah, sure.
Yes. I'm too exotic. Okay.
Um,
Technically, I am, but still. Yes.
I like to imagine that once Dominicus gets the glaive, he'll just like look it over, feel it out, move with it a little bit, and think,
yeah,
"What
it's
am
well
I going
balanced.
to
It feels
name
nice.
you?"
The rapier is 30 gold.
Oh, 30.
For the base one. That's the asking price.
Damn, 30.
I
It's
need a
not that bad.
good, powerful name based off a concept. Based off a concept. That's the coolest type of name.
Do you want to like barter or like
I would
is it
love
out
to.
of war?
I will love to barter.
How much do you have?
18.
Oh. Oh dear.
18 gold.
Yeah. You can try. You can do a little persuasion roll.
The persuasion.
I mean, you are like a bard, so you also have like the friend spell if you want to be a bit silly.
I'm thinking on
However,
it.
do remember that this is like basically magical manipulating someone, and
I
they will
know.
know once the spell ends. Like it lasts a bit, but lasts a minute.
Hold on, let me read it. Does it
Go on. Also, for you, for you, Zola, your guide, she'd be like, if you're looking for something more specific, I could find you a blacksmith to make it. It would be a bit more expensive.
Hmm. Thank you kindly.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, realistically, you wouldn't have the time for that because it takes more than one day to
yeah,
forge
we only
something
have a
and you're
day.
leaving tomorrow. Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
wanna
so,
I wanna use the friends cantrip.
alright then.
Uh-oh.
I was reading it just to make sure how it works. A creature prone to violence might attack you. Thank you. And I will. Is it persuasion, right?
Yeah, and you have advantage because of the
Yep,
of the
Yep.
spell.
Yep. I am praying. I am hoping. Oh, that is awesome. That is amazing.
Let me roll for them. um. Okay, yeah. The guy is willing to sell it to you for 15 gold.
For 15? Oh, you're so kind. I'll take it. Thank you very much. And I take it and I like wave goodbye, immediately leave.
You
Just
have
run.
about 30 seconds before the spell ends. So if you want to stay there, you can. If you want to move, you
No,
can.
I am moving. I'm going to the guide. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. We're ready. We can go, I think.
She look at you. She look like she saw the interaction. She's like, uh-huh.
I just
Yes, we
smile.
should go. And
Oh,
yeah, at some
okay.
like you're leaving
Let's
and
go.
you're here like you're here from afar, something like the fuck. But yeah, you're out of range. Like it doesn't it can't follow you. So like yeah, you're off.
Mhm.
You leave the market. There's two places that you can visit. The like the thermal sources if you want to like take a hot bath. Or the library
Hot
if you
spring?
wanna
Hot
read some
spring
books.
episode.
Yes, indeed, hot spring.
Let's
Mm,
go. Let's go. Let's go.
That sounds
I would say that Ash
fun.
is
but-
more interested in the library.
I know.
I mean, you
Nerd.
could split. You could like split up, and she'd be like, you can like you can go to the springs, and I'll leave you there, and then I'll go to the library with Ash, and then she returns and picks you up basically.
Wait, Ash?
Yeah.
Does your body react well to water?
Yes and no. Depending how deep it is, I will be sinking to the bottom.
But you wouldn't break if you were like to get into water.
No.
I see.
I really like the fact that you cannot swim. That's good for
That's
storytelling and all
so
stuff.
fun.
That's so good.
No, I sink like a fucking rock.
Yeah,
No.
I've taken note of that. That will be used. Um,
If we
Damn.
will remember this.
Damn. I think we remember
No.
this.
Well, we know how Ash is dying, so oh god.
Imp
Slowly
has so many
rusting.
options on how I'm going to fuck.
Nah, ain't no way. First one dying is me. Let's go.
Maybe.
But
It depends on if I get hit by a stray rock or something.
So yeah, do you wanna like split up for that, or or do you wanna like go one place and the other?
I'm okay with splitting off.
Okay.
Does he
Yeah,
want to go to the
so-
bath or the library? Good question. Fuck it, we ball. Let's go. Beach episode. Let's go.
Beach episode.
Okay.
Yay!
So who goes to the beach episode?
Me.
yeah, I will. Why not? Fuck it, we ball.
Mhm.
Zola, library or springs?
Zola.
Rings.
Springs, okay.
Okay. So yeah, you all go there. Should guide you to the place. Should be like there's it's free, by the way, because this is like a public service provided by the Empire.
Ooh,
And it's
nice.
not just for citizens. Everyone gets a place. There is like, however, some like lounges or places that are like specific to citizens, but they also like only accept groups that are more like for meetings and that kind of stuff. Because people often like meet at those places. They're like a very public center, like a very social place actually. They are like you do have to get naked to get in there because they don't want people like making the water dirty with their clothes, and you do have to like get a shower before you go into the springs.
Oh, Japan. Great. Let's go.
Basically, yeah,
Yeah.
there are some like private spots for people if they're like a bit shyer, but if not, they're not like there's not like gendered areas because there's not that much of that in the Empire. Usually they don't give a fuck. They're more focused on your social status than your gender. So yeah,
Like gender, don't care. How much bread you get, gamer.
yeah. This is more of like I don't care what you have in your pants. However, your father was kind of cringe, so your entire family now is cringe. Die.
Damn.
Don't care what's
Damn.
I don't care what's in your pants. I care what's in your bank account.
Yeah, it's not even money. Money is good, but money is a bit respected, but it's more like legacy. Who are you? What like honors do you have? Who is your family? All of that.
Blood got no networking. He goes to the bad pool.
So yeah, you can get in there.
I just realized something that I did write out things about Dominicus's body, which are important of note.
I will not be making you roll for dick size.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. I thought Imp would just ignore it. Damn. Could I
This
roll for
would
this?
probably.
I mean, I said I wouldn't make you. You can.
What do I roll for
Well,
that? What do we roll for that though? What?
I
Oh,
don't
God.
fucking know.
Roll a
Roll a
d12.
D6.
You know what?
A
No,
D12.
wait, no. We will roll a d20, one being less, 20 being more, and that will be related to what your character is, because like a Goliath wouldn't have the same as a fucking goblin.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's
So
go.
yeah, it's proportional to what you are, but yeah, you can just fucking roll. Ash, you don't have to roll because Lemao, you pick.
You
Imagine
Damn,
not
she
being able
can
to pick.
pick, brother.
Oh,
I mean, literal mechanical door. So yeah, so if you wanna roll, you can roll. Or if you,
It all
whatever.
depends on the. It all depends on personal preference.
Literally.
I am not gonna.
what? You were the one who suggested it, coward. That's
I was
crazy.
I was asking because I was joking, my man.
Complete the bit. Let's go.
Complete
God
the-
damn!
I don't wanna.
Okay then.
Make nice.
Okay.
Alright, the bit has been
That's
completed.
fine.
Let's go.
Average.
Okay. So yeah, what did you wanna say for Dominicus?
This would probably be noticed by the characters with higher perception skills, so probably Damien and stuff like that. But Dominicus, obviously being a warrior, he has like noticeable scars. They're all like varied and stuff. I am being fucking called? Hello?
Answer them. Answer them, coward.
I
Hello?
hate.
Answer them.
So, anyways, while he's being called,
Okay, cool. My family called me to ask me to go downstairs. BRB, I guess.
Go.
Okay.
bye.
Go piss, girl.
So,
So Zola, yeah.
what about Zola? She is highly decorated, but would
I
they
mean-
say anything?
I mean, you can explain how you look.
Yeah, you can describe how you look, and then people will see whether they react or not.
Wow. I remember Zola is from a tribe that picks up gold and stuff, but don't know the meaning of said gold.
Mm-hmm.
So she is highly decorated in gold and gems and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just got in the water with the gems?
I mean, it's in her hair. Those are her hair pieces.
I mean, to be honest, hair pieces and water, that would be a bit annoying. But like, yeah, to be honest, gold won't rust and gems won't die either. So yeah.
Yeah. And that's a lot of things to take out of her hair, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you would notice that I look at you, but when you look at me, I like look away.
Do
Like
you
I
need
like
something?
you know I'm I no, I'm just is that real? In your hair?
Yes.
Are you
She
is she lying though? Can I throw
is
can I
not
throw
lying.
insight?
She's not lying though.
That biggest gem in your hair, real?
Yes.
How?
It's normal for my tribe to be dressed like this.
Dressed.
uh, dress is an understatement, but yes.
Well decorated like this. Yes.
Yeah, fancy, pretty fancy.
Mhm.
What tribe do you come from?
I am from the Naga tribe.
DM, would I know anything about that?
No,
I don't.
Nope.
Personal.
I'm like, yes, yes, it's
indeed.
indeed
In
in it.
In it.
Do you see like above the water, like for the first time you see my tail and it's wagging like a little bit?
Not from the
Do
gold.
a,
Do
a,
you
a
want
little
to?
bit of these, a little bit of that. Can
You
I?
can take your pick.
Can
Yes, I have more on the dinosaur.
wait. Asking you outside of role, is micro decorated like fully, like just all the bling on him?
There's some bling, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! And we left that guy outside,
Hmm.
and we let your boy outside. Okay. I
He's
will.
a dinosaur. He's gonna go up to a dinosaur and mess with it. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. People be crazy, but
Like honestly, if someone carjacks Micro, I'd be a bit impressed.
He
uh,
will throw a tantrum.
if you got anything in green, I would like that.
But she takes out a hair clip with a green gem at the end of it and give it to them.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is so pretty. I put it on.
You get a green gem. That's gonna be worth like at least like 50 or 70 gold.
I am not losing this. This is staying with me. I put it on my hair. I do feel bonita.
You feel
I-
bonita.
I feel bonita.
Well, in the meantime, while all of that is happening, oh, also, yeah, one thing that you would, I'll wait for Rev to return because that way he doesn't miss on too much stuff. So, the guide will just like leave you there and she'll then guide you, Ash, to the library. And when she said library, it was a bit of an understatement. It's not as large as the library that you've seen in the city you were from because Adler is like a huge city. But this isn't just a library. This is like a mage, some kind of wizard.
Oh,
Not school, but like so it's kind of like a wizard tower basically, and you know that some people go to learn with like the owner of the tower, and all around it has been built a sort of like modest in size compared to like the library you've seen before, but actually pretty big library. So
Ash
if
is
you
just
wanna,
going to be looking at this. The face still expressionless, but still highly interested and almost
like no face
vibrating
expressions
with
but eyes
excitement.
shining.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, I found a good. You know, like how rats' eyes like tremble when they're like happy about something and interested.
Mhm.
your pupils like
Motherfuckers.
dilate. Like
This.
Motherfuckers, I was asked to go pick up groceries.
Okay.
Goddamn. All right. Fuck. I was about to do something. I was about to have a
damn.
very fun based role play.
Why do rats do that?
Goddamn.
Basically, just so you know what happened. Uh, Zola has a lot of like jewelry and gold and gems on her and in her hair.
Uh-huh.
And Damien was like, "Oh, that real question mark?" And she was like, "Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's normal and whatever." And Damien got like one of the gems as a gift.
Gotcha.
So
Yes,
yeah,
Um,
you can do the little description if you want now, and then we'll go
okay,
to
I was gonna
read more.
say, obviously, as someone who's seen a lot of combat, Dominicus has a large and varied variety of scars, from knife wounds and claws and stuff like that. But the thing that stands out and can only be seen by the more perceptive members of the group is you can only see it via like slight discoloration or maybe a texture that shouldn't be there, but you see from like his from the bottom of his pec down to the middle of his thigh, the left part of his body has like burn marks, not noticeable, barely noticeable, something conducive to it is burn marks that would have only had to have been burned him a very long time ago, like since they're like very much grown over and healed. You a rough estimation shows that Dominicus, the first scars, these burn scars, he must have gotten them when he was like a child, like 6. And that's the sort of big thing. That's the like standout thing that you can see from his body, other than the
Mhm.
other more noticeable scars.
And you see that some people like around like the more like perceptive people around in the bar like look like just like glance quickly and they're like okay. Um and oh no nor
what happened?
No.
first one I'll allow it. Yeah, another thing that everyone in here can notice in the spring episode group would be Camaria. There's a thing noticeable on you.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like
I'll let
the
you describe it.
girly. Yeah, it's great. So Kamari is not really paying attention to like anyone else. She's just taken her clothes off, and the more of her body that she has revealed, you can see like bright like blue swirling patterns like going all over her body. So they'll vary from going over her arms to her chest to down to her legs and even to her neck and potentially to her face, depending on where it is at the time. It's never in one spot. It's just kind of swirling around.
Hmm. So yeah, that's what you notice. Those moving, as if they were like moving tattoos somehow, but like a bit shiny.
Hmm.
They're very shiny.
Your marking. Well, seeing this very funny thing, and he's seen it before when he first met you, but only got a like vague glance of it. It's like, I forgot to ask you, your markings, why do they move? Your markings, those, the blue ones, they're moving. A bit slowly, but yes.
Um, I am unaware on why they move. Um, I guess it's just to remind me that I'm alive, I suppose.
Why do you need reminding?
Like she'll just smile and just go back to what she's doing.
We all kind of do need
Like-
that. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I'll drink to that.
I'm drink to that.
Mhm.
Mhm. He's gonna give you a suspicious look.
I mean, they remind her of the fact that she is alive and why she is kind of alive, but other than that, she doesn't know why they move.
I look at Sola's arms and I try to see her markings also move.
It's like, damn, do these move on everyone?
Is this a common thing? What's going on?
One moment.
Zola kind of scared back, and she's like, "You know, these are scales, right?"
Those are skills.
I am part snake. You can touch them. They're scales.
I touch softly. Smooth.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, your side, Ash. I suppose you'll go to the library.
Oui.
French? Get out.
See.
Much better. Thank you.
Rand,
Okay,
you have to leave now because you're French.
you'll see someone standing at the counter at the entry, and they look like very tall, actually, like very very tall, very rough looking guy, like with a beard, long messy hair. They're even wearing like a pelt on their back, and they look at you like and you see like a little thing with their name on the on the on the counter, on the table, and it says Silnefer. I'll send that again because I like weird names. And no, indeed, you're right, Dominicus. You can't bring weapons to that. But there's like a place to put them, and they won't be stolen.
They won't be stolen, maybe.
Silnifer.
Silnefer.
And where's Steve, the accountant?
He is. He's him.
Anyway, jokes aside.
Mhm. He's just like waiting, taking notes of some stuff. Yeah.
Right. I'll walk up to him and point in the direction of the books and the librarian books and just ask, is that open to the public?
Give me just a second.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
I'm back. The part that you can see, yes. There are some places that are private, but this is accessible. However, if you do want to borrow a book, you would need a membership card.
I I doubt I'll be staying in the city long enough to warrant that, so I'm just going to be reading what I can find.
Then you are free to read as long as you take care of the books.
Of course. And with that conversation over, Ash is just going to march right into the library and
Yeah.
almost immediately start looking for a section based on magic.
Yeah. As you like walk away, you see that behind the counter, like since you go behind it, you see like there's like a big axe next to the guy.
Motherfucker is just it's just from the Highlands, and he's just guarding a
tell you-
library.
I'll tell you about the books in a second because my mom's calling me on the phone.
Why is everybody getting called today?
Because it's the middle of the day and it's Sunday.
I mean, yeah, but it's not. Is it the middle of the day for him?
That's true. Well, is it the middle of the day for you?
Yeah, it's 3:30 p.m. for me.
It's like
You what?
So the weather, huh?
The weather.
Yeah, the
Crazy.
weather.
I think it's.
It's
I think
hot
it's
as
raining.
fuck right now.
It's
Oh yeah.
hot.
It's,
I'm
Rain, don't you live
melting.
in a tropical area?
She's always hot.
I'm sad.
Don't be sad. Be glad. I'm sorry.
It's hot. I'm melting. It's supposed to be cooler because it's rainy season and it's not. It's hot.
Whoever
Humidity.
told you that lied to you.
I was lied to. I'm disappointed in life.
Whoever told you that did not understand humidity at all.
Humidity is rising. Barometer's getting low. I don't know the rest. The street's a place to go. 'Cause tonight for the first time.
It's crazy. Let's go.
Are you okay, my boy?
Uh, I'm fine. Fucking. Ugh. Man, I sure do hope people talk about Leviticus's scars, the very important thing to his lore, or
That's crazy.
He
that's
forgot his own
crazy.
lore.
No, I didn't forget his own lore. That's why that's why I said the scar thing. I'm giving hints to his thing.
I mean, you're a barbarian, so we all expected you to have scars.
Why would a barbarian, even if he's a barbarian, why would he have a scar at like 6? A
We
big one
don't.
at
The
that.
thing is, we don't know you had that at 6. Just because you have scars doesn't mean we know exactly when you had them.
Yeah.
Your
I did.
scars just
I
mean you
said
got
that
hurt
like
at some point. But I don't think can a person like decipher when you got them
you.
by looking at them?
I'm back.
I
No, you
on the
because you wouldn't have medical knowledge of that.
Yeah, so we wouldn't ask. We would just be like, oh, barbarian have scars.
Also, on the other side of that, you don't know that people are a barbarian or a bard. That classes don't really exist in
Yeah,
game, but
but
like, yeah, you get that he's like a warrior.
yeah, but
yeah.
seeing from the fight that we had the other day,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
tell
yeah,
that
you
he
get the
gets in
idea.
fights in front a lot. So
I mean, he literally almost died in front of you, so like, it wouldn't be crazy that
I'm
that he got some scars.
I can notice that you get in danger a lot.
You can't do
But yeah,
that.
um,
Damn.
You need what?
what?
Excuse you?
That being said, yes, Ash, the books.
¿A quién van a
Who?
encontrar? No, that is Rev.
Rev?
He muted, don't worry.
Okay.
You,
If I know.
the fake Spanish person have Spanish going on in the background. Good.
Fake Spanish
So,
damn.
Ash, yes, books. What are you looking for?
Books for the lady.
Essentially, Ash will just be looking for books he hasn't read yet about magic in general. So anything about the Weaver, or even just like public spell books, I guess.
Yeah. So in the magic, I mean, like half of the library is about magic. But yeah, you can notice that there is some stuff about like something say basically something like myths of the Weaver or like tales of magic. If you're like specifically looking for something like that, let me just open the file that I have on that to know what you could learn.
Oh, I guess another thing that Ash would be interested in looking up is like if there's any information about his patron.
Oh,
Since
no.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I mean, not that you could find. You could look for it, and you could like. There's like stories of people like make like warlocks, and you get some data on like the general gist of it, like how it works, and people like making pacts with some creatures or some magic powers of some like extra planar powers. But no, nothing specifically about your patron.
Gotcha.
Actually, do a little investigation check. Yeah, you might get lucky.
Cool.
I don't know.
And I'm going to guidance myself too.
Go on, of course.
Investigation.
Guiding bolt self.
Damn.
Nah, you don't find much.
Should have
Not on your
used my
page.
real dice.
You should have. You do find a book of the book is called On the Stories of the Weaver and Tales of the Weave. And yeah, you start reading through it, and it's a bit of like basically an author trying to understand whether the myths that are known about the Weaver, like, are they real? Where did they come from? Like, oh, have there always been a god? But they don't find much more than the myths. So like the main part of it is just like talking about the myths that are known.
So essentially, it's like almost the ramblings of an author who's just trying to see if the Weaver is even real.
No, they know that the Weaver's real, but like, were they always a god? Because people like know that people can become, if not divine, close to that. So yeah, they're trying to like get a history of the Weaver and their like cult and whatever.
Gotcha.
Let me just check what you already know and what you could learn. Yes, they list like a ton of like figures of like the ancient times, like basically any figure that was really good at magic before they got and before they found like any mention of the Weaver. Also, they tend to just call the Weaver Nimrith because that's the name the worshippers usually give to her. So basically, it's a list of like who, if the Weaver was a mortal before, who could they have been before? And so yeah, you get like a ton of people. So you don't really know much about that because there's like genuinely like a whole list of like a few pages of important wizards before the Weaver was ever mentioned.
Okay.
You also what do you learn? Yeah, I think let me see if you know about that. No, you don't know about that yet. So yes, there is a thing that you take note of. Amber Alive, let's go. A little bar that says, when the threads of arcane power are aligned, the mightiest and wisest actually they say arcane researchers of the known lands are rumored to meet in a secret location for rituals and discussion among the greatest minds of the weave. And then there is a little description of that place. Though the guy also says that he's like never been there, he doesn't know if it's true. Like there's like 20 caveats before and after the thing. Like technically, I'm not sure that it's true. It might actually be a lie. It might also actually just a story I heard, but like have this. And yeah, you learn of the sanctum. In a place known as Nimrith Rest, which you don't know really what that is either. And it's supposed to be like a temple or like a secret place hidden somewhere. That some servant of Nimrith basically allows people to get in or not. So like the idea is like you get chosen, you don't try to get in there. And the description is inside, in a great field of weave bloom flowers, stands a great building in the shape of a cathedral, whose twin spires stretch up tall, reaching an inverted spire hanging from the infinite sky of Nimrith's Rest, believed to be the unreachable access to the loom itself. The cathedral itself is known as the Sanctum, a great temple whose walls are covered with woven threads of pure magical energy. The heart of the sanctum is an atrium filled with runes, arcane symbols, and the remains of lost spells, and the sparks of spells yet to be written. In the heart of the sanctum, great mages compose spell songs to Nimrith's glory. They also talk of an archive of threads, a vast library holding a shit ton of spells, as well as some other places, but the other places are like very loosely described. You don't really know. Like the guy was like, I also heard some things about that, but that's probably bullshit. So yeah, the rest is not very useful. And also, can you roll a little arcane check, please?
Okay. There it is. Let's see. Dirty 20.
Okay, good. you get the feeling that behind one of the pages, it's as if now that you've noticed it, it's obvious that it's there, but also you couldn't have seen it before you actually made the effort of looking for it.
Mm.
There is a hidden page. It seems to be like almost just made of magic.
Interested. Mine.
And when you read it, it talks about a find, a legend that the researcher heard from at some point. And let me just find it again. It's hidden somewhere in my files. Okay, so yes, I'll send it to you. But yes, it is the legend of the first song, the first spell song. A mythical melody told to be the very essence of magic. Or, according to some, a leftover spark from the creation of the weave. Only the blessed and Nimrif's chosen are able to hear it and harness its power. That is pretty much all you get from that book.
Yippee.
And as you leave, you can also roll a little perception, please.
Oh no, I'm bad. I'm bad at those.
Oh no, he bad.
Okay. Perception. Just let me look at the bonus I have real quick. Oh wait, no. Never mind. That's a goose egg. 9.
Okay. Yeah, you see some like probably some wizards like or apprentices that are like zooming and grabbing some books and like bringing them somewhere, but like yeah, that side is closed. Um,
Oh
you
wait.
you do get still to see the title on one of the books. And I will send it to you.
I guess it wouldn't make a difference if I guidance my role at this point, huh?
You could actually. You could say that you did. You could roll that.
Ooh, 13.
Okay, 13. So yeah, so you get to read. You get to actually like read the title of one of the books that the person is grabbing. Here. It is called "Of the Vaults That Lie Beneath Our Realms,"
Hmm.
and that's all you get. Let me take note of this. There. Okay then. So yeah, that's pretty much what you have the time to read. Because after you do have to return, so like you can meet the other people. Yeah. When you're leaving, you see the Silniffer, the librarian, painting a little like a tiny little miniature, seemingly made out of like some ceramic or something. Like he's got like some spectacles with like like how do you say that, a magnifying glass. He's got some magnifying glasses and he's painting a tiny little miniature.
And any way I can tell from where I am what the miniature is of?
Yeah. It seems to be a miniature of the tower. It's not
Oh,
like it's not that tiny. I say really small because it's like it's gotta be like 2 inches
it's a
tall,
scale
something like
model.
that. It's like a scale model of the tower where you're in.
Mhm. Okay.
And yeah, you can leave. He like quickly checks that you don't like you're not hiding a book, but like books at this time are like big, so like you can't really hide one. So yeah, there's also scrolls that are also another type of book, but yeah, you couldn't hide one really. So like he's like, yeah, okay, bye bye, have a good day.
I,
Um,
I'll wave to him then, and
Mm.
I guess head on back to where the others are.
yeah, you meet back up to with the others. So now the group is gathered once again. Rev, are you back? Question mark. Unmuted.
He
Oh,
unmuted,
He's
but we hear nothing.
he's alive.
He's dead.
He lives.
He's dead.
I love how sometimes my Discord just like, no, we will not register that you're. Yes, I
That
am.
you're
They did it again.
that you're
They did it again.
It will
Right
not
as you were
register that
saying it.
I'm
that I am.
the nothing. That I'm
This could be like, please stop interrupt.
I am here always. Yes, I'm
Okay,
listening.
let's go.
What do you
Okay.
need
Okay.
from me?
So no, Ash returns with your guide, and like you're pretty much done with like the time you spend in the spring. And yeah, you can leave. And you start going back to the inn. I had forgot
Mhm.
It's
words.
in.
The
In,
inn.
not the out.
In and
Dive.
out.
But yeah. So she will lead you back there. Back to the inn. However, I will ask of you, of anyone that wants to, a little insight check.
It's my time
Oh,
to
God.
shine.
It's my time to shine. I never treasured her from the beginning. How many fate dice do we have?
You got like
Should
3.
have like 2 or
I
3.
think 2.
Oh, 2.
think
Yeah, right.
2.
Because you used one other. Yeah. You have to.
Hmm.
Am I question
What
mark?
if I?
Did we take a long rest after I got hurt by the rock?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
Uh,
was
yeah.
flashback.
thank you. I forgot to
Yeah,
add my
that was a
hit points
flashback,
back.
so yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Also, I am also using a fate die on this, and this is a case we haven't had before. Where both like there's a fate die being used on both sides. They cancel out
That is
and they don't go
bullshit.
to the other person. They disappear for the session.
That is
Oh,
bullshit. That was
okay.
like a 14.
So
That
now
was-
you have 1 and I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So
I
it
was
was
suspicious,
insight,
but I don't
correct?
see shit.
Mhm.
I was suspicious, but I don't see shit.
Lord help a brother. That's a 12. God.
Nah, you're dog shit.
The Lord is not
You're dog
helping
water.
the Gamaria, please also insight.
Everybody scream.
Okay, shit. I didn't know we were all doing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Imp said whoever wants to.
Oh shit. That's a 17.
Higher than yours, I know. We're like in this together, brother, okay? We're bad together. We don't see shit together.
Your head's still reeling from the rock.
Yeah. Every
The
now and then I
rock.
hear ringing.
you,
Oh my god.
You smelt what the rock was cooking and it was too much.
Okay, let's go. Fuck it, we ball.
Oh my
I
god.
guess.
If you get another 12, I'm
17.
Oh, thank you so much.
17.
Oh.
Let's fucking
I
go.
got you.
Yeah, so none of the people that I see roll on the roll 20 got anything.
We're just chilling. We're too relaxed from this hot
However,
spring
Ash and
season.
Maria, yeah, you do get the feeling that she's a bit more tense.
Mm,
Um,
lovely.
And yeah, after a bit, you get the feeling that the way you've taken now, it is the way to the inn, but you haven't taken the same path at some point.
Oh god, are we gonna get robbed? Are people gonna show up? Is this why
We're
she's
about to get
tense?
jumped.
Oh god, we're about to get jumped, Ash. Be prepared. Let's go.
Can I just like
Mm-hmm.
just without a word? I'm going to be tapping. Actually, how many times can I? Oh, good. This isn't concentration at all. Cool. I'm going to tap myself, Kamala, and Kamala.
Come on!
Kamala
I am from the Lion King!
Harris.
Why didn't you win? I'm kidding.
Why didn't you win?
Why didn't you win?
Camaria.
You would have needed the guidance, Nor.
No. No.
Sorry.
She
Jokes
should've
aside.
had that.
Mhm.
Jokes aside.
Yep.
How do you say your name again?
Kamaria.
Kamaria. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm touching myself, Kamaria, and Dominicus, and I'm casting Mage Armor 3 times.
30 times.
Oh god.
3
Three
times.
times, that's crazy. Wait a second. Wait. Why
Wait.
would you do that to the 2 barbarians?
I
Because
did
you still
not
get the
win.
bonus.
I don't think it hinders you.
Yeah.
It doesn't
motherfucker. I know what I'm doing.
doesn't hinder. Nate's just be like
Does it?
Nate's just
just
Does
hit-
it
helping.
not hinder? Hold
Your
on.
Let me
base,
check.
your base is
Let me
still
check.
your base becomes 13. You still add the bonuses, motherfucker.
Yeah, isn't wearing armor.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't get armor. You get like AC, but it doesn't. It isn't armor. So
It's
yeah,
Okay,
AC
okay.
increase.
so you're
Alright,
fine.
alright, cool. It doesn't cancel out unarmored. Great, let's go. Anyway, so
Mm.
it's
Yeah, and
13.
that's
So
exactly
basically,
why I
you
did
get
it.
like +3 to your armor thing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
plus
Do the other two have?
13.
Do they have armor on? The other two?
Me? Yeah, of course. Leather.
Damien
Sorta.
has
Ow.
like leather armor.
Leather armor, of course.
Divine armor.
Anything? Do you have regular clothes on, or do you have like leather armor on?
She has cheeks out like all day.
You sure,
I have
Zola,
on
do
a
you
skirt. What do you mean?
Oh, you have a skirt? Your reference doesn't show the skirt.
Yeah, my reference, I have a skirt.
It did not, did it? No,
And
it
you also have a leather armor,
Oh.
Zola. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have
I can
you
only
have
cast
an
it on the
armored
three of
skirt.
us.
Oh, I look at the colored version. Like I didn't look at the sketch on the side that has the skirt.
So yeah, that happens.
Yeah, of course.
So she'll just like at some point she'll just like stop and like let you walk in front a little bit. And she'll be like, I'm really sorry. I really wouldn't want to do this. No, actually she says, I really don't want to do this. I'm sorry. And yeah, she'll just like take a step back, and from the sides of where you are, some people will appear.
We love this.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming after we get back from the spring, we have our weapons back.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
you do have
course.
your
Yeah,
weapons
what
back.
would we have our
Great.
weapons?
However,
Mm.
right before that, actually no, you couldn't have. No. No, nor okay. What's your passive perception, Zola?
13.
Okay.
Are they trying to steal my hair? Yeah, pieces.
Nah.
Nah. What are you saying? Nah.
Right,
Let me just
She does
spawn
not
your.
know.
I eat chocolate. Nom nom nom.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I feel like Dominicus is just gonna look back at Akari and just go, I am disappointed in you.
I don't think it's gonna
Okay.
mean anything to her because, like, she said she doesn't want to do it. So, like, I think they threatened her.
It doesn't mean anything, but I'm disappointed in you. You could be better
should-
than this.
You should have
You're not
control
my
over
dad.
your own.
Mm-hmm.
over your own tokens now. And let me just go yoink from my other map the tokens that I need here.
Yoink.
Is it these ones? I believe it is these ones. Ignore the wolves.
Mm.
The wolves.
Those are not.
Who-
No, because I summoned. I basically copied like all of my enemies the thing.
Holy shit, we're getting jumped.
Yeah, hold on.
Holy
You know
shit.
what? It's not gonna do anything. I know it's not gonna do anything, but I feel like the Benekis would just like I know what this type. Hold on, let me think of words.
Big words.
Words. Big words.
Mhm.
Big words.
Are those ninjas?
No,
No.
they're just assassins. They're gonna kill us.
The red ones look like ninjas.
I know, yeah. Dominicus would say, I know who you are. I know this is planned. I know this is routine.
Stop
But
moving me.
I will give you a chance to just not go through with it.
Bro. I think they
Um,
listen to you.
You're like halfway through your sentence. You see that like um fuck, I'm silly. Give me a second. I forgot the name of my. Yes, Akari. Will like you notice that she's got in her hands like a small like pouch, and it's probably some stuff she yoinked from you on the way.
Mm-hmm. What did
She'll
you
You want
just
from
yoink?
who?
some gold. Like you can't check now, but yeah, you'll have some gold missing, some stuff missing maybe.
Okay.
You have your weapons. She didn't take it. That would have been a bit too big of a yoink.
Mhm.
But yeah, she'll just get close to the one that seems to be like the leader, and he like just like be very like just hold his hand out, and she just like give this thing, and he'll basically just like push her away, and she'll be like, okay, fine, go away.
Which one's the leader again? Which one
The one
was
in the
it?
front, the one in the front, this one.
That one. The
Gotcha.
one that looks
That one.
different than the everybody else.
Gotcha.
And yeah, she'll like just give that, and she'll be like, she'll immediately start like walking away, but like she stays like, she's like not that far. She didn't like run away totally. She's like, sorry, and we'll, yeah, fuck off basically.
Quick
You
question
will,
about laws. Can I do
yes,
a murder?
you can. This is a legitimate. I mean, they would prefer if you didn't, Moider. Like it's more of a if you don't have a choice. So you can always make non-lethal attacks. You
Mhm.
can choose.
Mm-hmm. You know, these guys, you could murder him if you want. I won't try to murder one. This guy, I'm disemboweling him.
Break his legs.
There's also a difference between self-defense and disemboweling. People might look at you a bit weird. But also you pop off.
I'm willing to accept the consequences of my actions.
Mhm.
Well, the guy went very far away. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm just checking a little thing before.
Baby boy, where are you going? Why are you running?
Where you running? Where you running?
Why are you running?
He heard disembowel and he decided to back off.
Yeah, he's like, nah,
Nah.
nah.
Nah. He a bit too. Nah, he wants this fight to happen. Nah.
Okay. Also, by the way, you're not next to the main road. Like you're farther in. This is just like where I put you on the map.
Yeah.
Thematically
Now,
away.
It's away.
Now.
How do I do the initiative thing?
Good
I mean,
question.
we can just roll initiative and you can like take notes and put it somewhere.
Give me just a second.
It should be on the little sidebar, right?
Is it?
Don't you
It
think?
is.
Oh, he's so smart.
He did
Oh, yeah,
it.
you had-
Let's go.
Okay, so click on your token when you roll, please.
Yep. Yep.
Kamaria, I will also need you to roll initiative.
It's 10, because I get a 0.
I almost rolled a 19. I almost rolled a 17. I hate this.
How much did you roll, Bami? Oh no, she muted. She died.
I did. I'm so sorry.
Well, one way or another, I already get her in the thingy, in the initiative by rolling for her,
Oh, there's my
and
wallet.
then we'll just swap it with actual initiative. My D&D Beyond is always so slow.
Your D&D Beyond. This stream is sponsored by D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, Mo, don't you got to
I
leave soon?
wish.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my sister. She's like
Oh,
getting dressed and getting her hair dry and maybe doing some makeup.
Where you going? I mean, if it's not too.
Where am I going? I'm gonna watch a show today, but we're leaving early today because we're gonna go eat
Ooh.
fancy dinner.
Let's fucking go. Inumbitan. Oh.
Venga, Chile.
Boo.
Venga, Chile.
On my way.
Yes. We can go get drunk with one drink again.
I'm gonna land and I'll have an apple in my bag and I'm gonna get yeeted by the people of the La Salle.
You know, near where I live, they have like a 1 liter of like mojito.
Oh.
Like I've seen the advertisement. I'm kind of interested. Like, it's not very far from where I live, but I don't really like mojitos that much.
I will drink it, don't worry.
Yeah, I know. You could drink all of it if you want.
Bamber, is you alive? Well, then I'll just take the initiative that I rolled from her thingy, so it's a 7.
Oh damn! The barbarians go last.
We hate this.
And actually, the yeah. So I was gonna say, actually, the enemies go last because they did shit rolls.
Oh,
However,
awesome.
Surprise round.
Yeah.
So they get to go first, and then you'll get to go.
We're getting destroyed. First round.
So first round. This guy here.
Battle music. Where's my battle music?
No, hold on. Battle music. That's so true. I should put that on right now.
So true, bestie.
This guy
So
here
true, bestie.
will move to here, basically. You notice that he's got a spell book.
Ooh.
That one, right?
Yeah.
The one here, indeed. And that boy with the spell book will cast a spell.
As one does with the spell book.
Yes, as well.
Dominicus Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh god, I'm ass at Constitution.
In it.
That's a lot.
Manifest that shit.
This is gonna be a.
Yeah, I told you I'm ass at that shit. Huh?
Go. Well, that's a fail.
Damn, that sucks. See, I told you.
So the spellcaster will cast Vortex Warp. And teleport you. Somewhere in range that they see 90 feet away. And up to 90 feet away, they will actually teleport you very close. They will teleport you on the top of this roof.
What the hell?
Well,
how tall is this roof?
About 30 to something like 45 feet.
Well, we're down a barbarian.
I might be exaggerating a bit because this is not like a tall place. Let me think. No, like 25 feet or 30 feet, something like that.
Yeah, I can survive fall damage from that. Let's go.
You can. So he does that. Then the three boys. So basically, you can see this is the leader. These others are like boys, random boys. Give me a second to find their stats because I'm silly and I closed the fucking file with them. Give me a second. I wanted to close another page and I closed the one with my enemies. My with enemies. I'm
No
so
enemies.
silly.
We win the fight.
We win by default.
Yeah, we win by
Oh,
default.
hey, Bamboo's back.
Hi, Dumber.
I had to cough up a lung.
Numbers.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
No, I'm
Take your
so
time.
sorry.
I rolled
We wanted
initiative
you
for
to
you
roll
just
initiative and you were gone.
You think of
there will be two people attacking Zola and one person attacking Damien.
Bring it on, bitch.
Why two on me? What did I do?
Because they teleported Rev away from you.
Wait, huh?
Damn, I blame Rev.
Okay, whatever. I'll roll
Yeah, we
here.
blame Rev.
Yeah, well, maybe if you.
Zola, I
If I
suppose a
would.
17 hits you, however, a natural one does not.
17 hits.
So this will be not much damage actually. He will hit you for 4 damage. This guy. He's got some kind of like sword and he'll just like stab you with it. He'll try to slash at you. You're pretty good at dodging actually. Like you move around. You're not that slow. You manage to dodge one of the blows. The other one hits you for a bit of damage. Take 4 slashing damage. Damien.
Yep.
Damien, does an 11 hit you?
An 11. Oh, it just hits. God damn it, my armor class is 11.
God damn it, Damien.
Is it
how
really?
cringe.
I thought you said you had armor on.
Yeah.
Yeah, leather armor plus nothing because of dexterity. So that's a 11 base plus nothing.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean plus nothing? Oh yeah, my 30 is 0.
You will get hit, but unlike Zola that managed to like basically move a bit to like minimize the blow, this one hits you. That hurts. That's 7 slashing damage to you.
7.
And finally, our little bandit leader will do a small little attack on the Camaria in front of him, on the Bamster.
I'm the bamster.
Ah, the
So
Bamber.
this will be actually
Bamster.
3 attacks because this boy has multi
Holy
attack.
shit, can I silvery
I
barbs one of them?
Hmm?
Can I silvery barbs one of the attacks?
Yeah, let me just tell you how much they did. Actually, do you know? No.
No, just...
Bamster does 17 and 18 hit Camaria.
I think so. I think.
Remember that you have a
Shouldn't?
+3.
Then Nor.
No, because that's a 19. Okay, and then I'll just roll for the other thing because he's got like also a dagger attack.
My god, why he got 3
Um,
attacks?
Oh, lovely.
However, that is a 21.
Yeah, silvery
Yeah,
barbs on
that-
that one. Silvery barbs!
Yeah.
Holy
what
shit.
does Silvery Babs again do? How much do you
I get-
yoink from the room?
It says that you must re-roll the d20.
Oh, okay, so I have
And
to just re-roll
It's
this. Okay,
basically
of course,
disadvantage.
Okay, but I'll do it in front of you actually. So you see,
Yeah,
I don't need to
and-
hide these. That's a +5, so that still hits you because that's a
Shit.
19.
Doesn't Silvery Barbs give a advantage to some
To
random
another
person?
person, yes.
Yeah, and I will
Mhm.
give her advantage when she attacks him.
However, this is just 3 damage. So he tries to slash you with his like main hand weapon, a basically big scimitar. And you're really like the mage armor that Ash gave you. You managed to like weave your way out of the blows, and then one of them was going to hit you, like barely hit you, and you see like a almost spectral magic armor just appear on your body and it like glances away. It just deviates the last bit of the blow that was gonna hit you. This one last does, however, hit you, but it does only 4 damage. It's a small knife on his other hand. It's not that much. You're fine. You're not raging yet, so you don't divide that by 2. So you just get 4 damage. 4 damage you.
Yeah, just 37. We're good.
And it will now be Damien's turn. Damien, what do you want to do?
If I use a cantrip, can I then attack with a weapon? Or is that not a thing?
Yes, if the cantrip, you can always like attack with a weapon
if
and do a
it's
spell
if
as
it's
long as
bonus
it's a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think this
Mhm,
is a bonus action. Is it?
Your bonus actions are healing word,
Yes.
kinetic jaunt. That's all.
Is this a wisdom saving throw? I want it to vicious mockery, though it's not gonna be so vicious. I'm gonna tell
Also,
him.
you can also bardic
Uh-huh.
inspiration for bonus action.
All right. I keep forgetting I have that. I'm still like not used to playing bard like at all.
Yeah, and the new, by the way, the new bardic inspiration, as I said last time, is really pog because you get a d6 that you only use when you fail a test that the d6 would be enough to get you through.
What was after? Okay.
But yeah,
But I will
so you vicious mockery?
Yes, it's a
Which one?
the main guy.
Okay. What will
No,
you say?
I will. I'm never gonna get used to using vicious mockery. Okay. You are nothing but a pathetic man by using a little child like that. It's not vicious at all. I'm just calling him pathetic.
Yeah, he gets. My mom would have told me to not do this damage. You can roll your thingy. I don't know. I don't remember how vicious mockery
he needs to
works.
do
Honestly.
a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, of course. That will be a plus nothing. How much is the roll? He's fine, I think.
Where can I see my spell DC here? I'm so lost. I don't like it at D&D Beyond because it makes me confused for some reason.
Or no.
Damn, that's crazy.
Does it say it here? That's crazy. Can I link this into the chat though?
You should be able to.
I don't know.
A ver.
No, that is for
Vicious
roll.
mockery.
Yeah, I can roll it
La
as a
moquería
spell.
viciosa.
La moquería viciosa. Roll.
This. You click on it, and then on top right it says cast on VTT.
I got it. My wizard. DC 14, and well, the damage is at 2, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a 19, so yeah, it's
Yup.
fine.
In that case, I will bardic inspire Ash. That is like right beside me.
Okay, perfect. Ash, it's your turn. What do you wanna do?
Okay.
That's girly.
So, first things first, moving like right, I guess right there,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately just gonna hex this guy.
Which one? Yeah, okay,
This
on
guy
what?
right here, the magic caster.
Yeah, the wizard.
What?
And he
What
gets
level?
disadvantage
wizard with
on
swords.
I mean, what's that? I
wisdom.
mean, wisdom. Okay.
All right, and haha, hold person.
Ooh, funny one. Okay then. How much is the test gonna be? Like, how much is the
Talita?
difficulty? What's your DC?
14, but he does have disadvantage.
He does. He does. That's a nat 1. He would have failed either way, but he fucking fails it.
All right,
So he is held.
cool.
I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do the thingy. I'll play yo for the fight. And then yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. I'll end stream real quick. But see ya, guys. Mwah, mwah, don't die.
Bye.
Bye
Mwah,
bye,
mwah. Don't
stream.
die. Okay, Chad. As I just said, I need to leave. I need to leave like right. Well, not like right now, but like ASAP, as soon as possible. So we are rating and we are sending you over to my friend Rain that is also streaming this, so you can continue watching the fight as it goes. Um, Other than that, everybody have a good day. I am 2 hours ahead of EST, so for those people from that time zone, sorry if I started stream like so early. But yeah, go have fun, give some love to Rain, and I will see you sometime this week. Mwah. Kisses, kisses, mwah, mwah, mwah. Man, I wanted to fight. I was so ready to fight. I feel so sad. I really wanted to fight, man. I wanted to kick ass.